conservative. And he said if you'd actually do... All your RCMP and security held people up from getting...
Justin Trudeau is sorry. Just how sorry? He's 19 times in a minute sorry. That's veteran auctioneer status. This guy comes up to him while he's out there with his sons filling up sandbags and just starts bombarding him by heckling him. What does Trudeau do? Tries to out-nice him, and it doesn't work, and the dude goes on and on peppering him. So in this video, what we're gonna do is first we're gonna watch the video uninterrupted, and then we're gonna circle back around and watch it again, and we're gonna count how many times he actually says, sorry, sir, sorry, sir, sorry, sir. But most importantly, I'm gonna tell you what he should have done to handle this situation like a man, like a strong leader, like someone that people can get behind. You see this little boy in the video kind of watching to see what's going on. He's like, is that what a leader's supposed to look like? You may not have hecklers, but maybe in the workplace, someone tries to talk down to you. I want you to know how to handle it. So when we come back around, I'm gonna teach you how you can do that. So let's roll the footage now, we'll let it play, and then we'll circle back around and analyze it.
All right. Do you know how long you've held up people picking up bags? I've been waiting in line down the road for 30 minutes while you've been here soaking up the race. Thank you. You know?
Excuse me.
You're not getting my vote. This is a free country. It's a free country, and I'm trying to speak to him, and he won't even acknowledge me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry for your challenge.
It's not my challenge. I'm a volunteer trying to help someone save their home.
Sir, we've been filling sandbags as well.
Yeah.
Okay?
And you know, while you're here, nobody can pick up.
I am here.
While you're here, no one can pick up
I don't know
sand.
that, sir. I'm sorry.
Well, why don't you make yourself aware?
We are going to.
You know, I was with a guy who was a staunch conservative, and he said if you'd actually do work, he'd change his vote and vote for you.
All right, old boy's having a good time, taking pictures, filling up sandbags with his sons.
Do you know how long you've held up people picking up bags?
And there he is.
Line down the road for 30 minutes while you've been here soaking up the race.
Now watch the first thing that happens. His bodyguard, that gal, comes over, puts a couple hands on him, pushes him back a little bit, tries to get him in check. Usually she's the one who's responsible for kind of taking crowd control like this. And also watch the bottom left and right. We're gonna count how many times he says sir and sorry.
You know?
Excuse me.
You're not getting my vote. This is a free country.
Now you can tell at this point when he says this is a free country, this is staged. Like this guy isn't just going hoping to talk to Trudeau. He knows the news cameras are there. He's trying to yuck it up. So this isn't a deliberate attack on him.
It's a free country, and I'm trying to speak to him, and he won't even acknowledge me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry for your challenge.
Okay, I want to stop it right there. So what do you think about Trudeau? Do you like him or do you hate him? There's not many people in between. But regardless if you like him or hate him, I do want to give him credit for going over to address this guy. The easiest thing to do would have been totally ignore it and kind of let his staff take care of it. Now, at the same time, it seemed like it was escalating to the point that everyone was hearing it anyway, so he kind of had to come over to do it. So whether he had to do it by necessity or he actually did make a strong move to go over and address this man one-on-one, I give him credit for that.
Challenge. I'm a volunteer trying to help someone save their home.
Sir, we've been filling sandbags as well.
Yeah.
Okay?
And you know, while you're here, nobody can pick up.
I am here.
While you're here, no one can pick up sand.
I don't know that, sir. I'm sorry.
Well, why don't you make yourself aware?
So what's he trying to do? Trudeau, in his usual form, he's trying to out-nice the guy. He's referring to him as sir. He's using a very supplicative tone of voice. Sir, I'm sorry, so sorry, sir. So, what does it sound like to you? It sounds like someone reporting to their boss. Trudeau, why don't you have those papers in on time? Sir, I'm so sorry, sir. So it's a strategy. Listen, I understand he has a nice guy image, and by going over to see if that would work, maybe that will work with some people, but he sticks with it too long. This guy clearly is not dissuaded by that. And listen to the other guy's tone of voice. He sounds like he's in control. He sounds like he's the boss. Now, this video isn't about vocal tonality, but if you do want to improve the strength of your voice, so when you talk, you sound more like this guy and don't sound like Trudeau, you want to learn about vocal tonality, you can touch or click up here in the right corner or go to charismamatrix.com/tonality checklist, and you can download a checklist that'll go through 5 things that's completely free to help you get some strength and power behind your voice. So watch how Trudeau continues on this frame as opposed to mixing mixing it up with another strategy.
We are going.
You know, I was with a guy who was a staunch conservative, and he said if you'd actually do work, he'd change his vote and vote for you.
Sorry, sir.
How long can you continue to do that? His status is going down and down as this guy's going up. And the sad thing is, this guy eventually stops and backs off. But don't you get the impression that as long as this guy was continuing to berate him, he would have just sat there and said, sir, sorry, sir. There's nothing that's changed. At that point, he needs to step up, raise his voice, and say, listen, clearly you came over here to make a point. If you had to wait here, that's part of the deal. I came out here to fill sandbags and also to take some pictures so people know what's going on out here. You need to know your role. Now you have been heard. We know what you want to say. Now go stand over there. The conversation's over. He needs to tell him like a strong leader what he needs to do, not continue to take these lefts and rights and bolo punches.
I just spent half an hour. Can you listen to me, sir, now that I've listened to you?
Yeah, I'll listen.
Okay.
And then once again, who's in control of that? Can you listen to me? Yeah, I guess I'll listen, little Trudeau. I guess I'll listen. And look at the look of the guy's face.
Glad to be here with my kids.
Looks like some angry football coach when his offensive line isn't doing any blocking.
We just filled sandbags for 15 minutes,
you
which
held
isn't
people
enough.
up.
Sorry.
All
sir,
your RCMP and
sir,
security.
Trudeau needs to watch my video, three ways to how to deal with someone who keeps talking over you, because he just gets bombarded. I'll put a link to that in the top of the video. He just keeps getting bombarded and has no strategies to quiet this guy. He needs to. He's a leader. Look how many people are watching. Look at that dude in the right corner. Like, he's a little kid. He's trying to learn what leadership is all about, what Canada's all about. And all he's seeing is their leader get stormtrooped by this dude.
Held people up from getting their
I can
stuff.
understand your frustration around security. I live frustrations with security every day of my life right now. That's something that unfortunately is a reality of my life. But I'm happy to be here.
They're about to open these
speak.
dams.
I'm happy to be here to speak with you, to listen to you, to speak with all yours, and
not the
to
point.
encourage more Canadians to come out and volunteer. More people are coming and volunteer because
I
they're drawing
volunteered,
attention to
but
it.
I
Okay,
was
so that was the most important point that he needed to make, but it didn't even come across. What did he say? He said, well, we're also out here to get more Canates to come out and volunteer. That's what he said, but he should have been more clear. It just wasn't good communication. He should have said, listen, we're out here to fill sandbags, but we also need to take pictures. So to someone like you, it may look like we're just sitting out here, but the biggest value that we can add is to get social awareness out here to get some pictures taken. He wouldn't even have to explain himself to that extent, but he tried to, but because he was so low confidence in what he was saying, he didn't even take the time to articulate it correctly, and so it landed on deaf ears.
Thank you, sir.
for an hour waiting
you,
while you
sir,
were here
for your
with
help.
a photo op.
I have
The most
frustrations with
insincere
security
thing
as
I've
well.
ever seen.
I'm sorry, sir. That's unfriendly and unneighborly today.
And so then finally when the guy leaves, it's like when the bully leaves and the kid's like, I was going to beat you up the whole time. The guy leaves, now he's 10 feet away, and he says that was unfriendly.
We're here to help. Thank
Do
you.
me a favor, do not get pushed around like Trudeau did in this video. If you don't have a strong, commanding tone of voice, I'll put a link in the description below. You can get the checklist for free and get it handled. Have you seen Trudeau? Trump is at this G20 conference. Trudeau walks into this event, doesn't know anybody. He looks like a kid who's walking into a party and doesn't really know anyone, is trying to kind of look cool and throw his stuff around. And Trump ends up ignoring him. We're gonna break down that situation as well. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the video right here, or you can click right here to download that tonality checklist. I'll talk to you there.